I will never get near a regular hairbrush again. I'm not kidding. Because I don't know if y'all are like me or if you have any sort of hair texture, curly hair. For me, my hair is just kind of frizzy, so when it's wet, it does not want to get brushed. It tangles very easily. You do not realize how much damage can happen to your hair, in particular when it is wet. This is where Calista comes in. This is where our genius, who is also one of our quintessential 50 amazing, fabulous women, Maria McCool, an inventor and also a cosmetologist, owner of Calista Salon here, 1,000 clients a week. I often think, is it a day, anytime I'm in there, because it's packed. And they use these in there. So this is really your chance to get this smoothie brush, which is a flexi brush. You'll notice it has a bendable body. The bristles will detangle your hair, whether it is wet or dry, whatever hair length, whatever hair type you have. This is so good for all ages. My gosh, the fights I would have avoided with my mom growing up if this had only been around. And it's a big hot pick on the day. You are getting all three, but for the biggest thing, comfort and less damage to your hair, do yourself a favor. I think this is a great Christmas in July moment, Jane, because you're getting, like, who sells professional 3 in the 3-pack of hairbrushes? It's a $66 value, but you're getting it home for $29.98. And on QVC.com, it is customer top rated. Maria McCool. These are the best things ever. So you're constantly, you know, upping what you see out there that is done, or in listening to your clients, obviously in real time and what they want. This is so unique, and this is your little creation.
I know. And it's so multitasking.
Yeah, so tell me about it.
Yeah, so it's very different than, I'm sure, any brush that you currently have in your drawer. First of all, it's completely flexible. So I want you to make sure you see how flexible that is. There's literally 11 rows. There's over 100 bristles, and these bristles are completely flexible. See how they just move? And on the tip of each one is this soft tip, but that doesn't come off. You know how usually they come off? So all of these things, why does it do all, like, why is all that technology put into this? Because it's now the best volumizer you're gonna ever use to style your hair, and it's the most incredible detangler, like you were talking about, right, for sure. And then also it's a great scalp manipulator, so you're getting to promote great hair health.
So obviously way multitasking. This is the hairbrush of the future. We are very busy. I will warn you, like, they don't very often worry about, hey, like, this can get this many minutes, but be careful because we need this item. This is one, I'll be honest, this is one of those items, okay? So it's on fire. Everybody realizes that, you know, I've actually broken a brush in my hair before. I've actually
you have? I bet you have. You have such thick hair.
That's like
such thick hair.
Wait, what's the movie?
Which one?
The Princess Diaries.
Oh yes, yes, yes. I love that.
It's like
And I really loved that brush. It had Princess Jasmine on it. It broke. So this is for you, but I also, from a damage perspective, Maria, I don't know that women know how damaging their hair can be, in particular when it is wet.
Exactly. And we're going to show, I have next a wet model to show that.
Okay.
But what I wanted to make sure you knew before we moved on is the tension that it gives. That's what makes it the amazing volumizer. Look how, when I go like that, I have this great tension, right? So I can pull her hair straight up. So when you're trying to get volume and you're blow drying your hair, I'm just going to turn the little mini on to show.
How cute is
You're
that?
going to get all of that tension, and then you're going to get right into that root, and that's how you get all of this volume that you saw.
Volume, great for second day hair, bringing it back to life without having to do much. We have the perfect other product in this show that's going to help you with that. But let me give you an update, because we've had well over 700 orders. Our phones are busy. Please use QVC.com and your mobile apps. You're getting 3. I think of a perfect example would be my mom and Jane, right? Yourself. And you've got daughters, you can split these up if you want to. You can get a couple sets and split them up. You're getting all 3 for $29.98. So if one of these was $29.98, you'd have to think about it a little bit, right?
And I'd love to jump in with people with very short hair like mine, because I have to say, I don't think about brushes, because you know, I'm just kind of whatever. I want you to take a look. I was doing what Maria was doing, but without the blow dryer. and literally adding so much volume to my hair. I
'Cause
went
it
through my
grabs it.
bangs. I'm like, well, it doesn't look as frizzy as it does before. And I love to do treatments. I love to do treatments. And I will sometimes take like Josie Marin's
great for
like oil and like put it in my hair, but I don't want to run my fingers through
Yeah.
it. So to be able to like brush through and then clean this.
And massage your scalp.
Yeah, I mean, it feels really good.
And give yourself that little scalp massage.
Right.
We've had over 1,100 ordered. Please, QVC.com, have patience. You get all three. All three, they're normally $22 each.
Yeah.
I mean, we're giving you
Yeah.
all three for $29.98. So tuck them away for gifts. Because
Exactly.
this is really the gift that they will come back to you later and say, thank you so much. I use that. It's my favorite brush. I use it all the time.
Without a doubt. And here's the thing, you're going to potentially want three. Like I have one in my shower for my treatments, just like Jane was talking about. And then I have one that's at my vanity and one that's in my bag. So I use them all.
How
But
about young people thinking about your girls doing dance and growing
Kara
up?
had those, you remember, Maria, remember
Yes.
Kara's ringlets? Like I could not get a brush through her hair.
Right.
This is perfect.
So you know how we just did for volume, we went from the root, like root out?
Yeah.
When you're detangling, you're starting from the ends going into the root. But I like to show how this, because of these soft bristles that move. So this is flexible, let's show that. This is flexible, right?
So it's
And
not
these
fighting
are
with
all
you.
staying-
Yeah.
Exactly. So what happens is even if I started at the top, just to show you the power of this brush, look how it's completely smoothing. No snagging, no tugging, no breaking. It's coming, see how it's just coming through? When you do this with a wide tooth comb, because that's what everybody thinks, they're hard, they're brittle.
Yeah.
So when you're coming through, when you get to a point that you feel like a tension,
tug.
you feel that you're snapping it.
Yeah, your hair is pulling and
Right.
coming out, and your hair is so vulnerable when it's wet.
Right.
I'm thinking that like
Look at
this
that.
must be fantastic for curly hair.
Yeah, oh, it is so great. I mean, I have curly hair, so I love to take this through because it doesn't like really snap at my curls, first of
Yeah.
all, and it doesn't break them up in a way. But it's so much better than a wide tooth comb.
And fighting the frizz, you know,
Right.
it's helping you to fight the frizz, but help, you know, bring out your natural texture. And then when it's dry, as a volumizer for me, for someone who has long hair, filling out, you know, the ends of your hair where you tend to get thinner, this really helps to kind of lift. And you saw, Maria, you saw Jane do that from the root.
Right.
This is such a multitasker.
Right.
Get a set for yourself because you will want three as like a backup and to have on the go. And I misplace things, I'm really bad. Like I misplace things all the time. So I love that you're getting three. So back in April, we sold 10,000. Very, very popular. It's back as a hot pick, more just arrived. We have 8,300. Like our planning department is really worried.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be selling this.
They're worried. Maria, we need you to make more smoothie
gonna.
brushes, please. But the good news is you are getting three. I mean, think about it. It's $10 per brush. And for the level of styling.
Oh my gosh, it's
It's a
Oh, I'm
no
I have a
you.
question too. Like if I'm using it with
Yes.
product, is it easy to clean? Which
Yes.
is just like water?
right, exactly, because
Right?
everything on here is there's nothing that's going to ruin. You
much
can
more
even
height I
use a
got.
little bit of shampoo on the brush if you have any kind of hairspray buildup. Just use a little shampoo; it'll come
Wipe it.
right off. Right, exactly. But what you're going to notice when you have this home, you're not going to see. You guys have it. Like mine is. I don't even know how old mine is, but there's hardly any hair in it ever.
Yeah.
We naturally have hair that falls out, so there's going to be hair here and there, but it's not ripping the hair. And as we age, we need to keep all the hair we can on our head. I color treat my hair. There's gray under there. It's very, very fine. When I brush through, I don't want my hair to break. If I just want to do it for lift, I can. I can put my lift in and spray. But also when I brush
That looks
through,
great.
it's just soft and it doesn't pull at my hair.
I love this quote from a customer: "A small purchase for a tremendous difference."
Oh, wow.
That's so great to hear.
Yeah,
I love it.
I mean,
Wow.
again, that really says it all. There are some things that you invest in because it's going to make a big difference in your life and your hair, and
Right.
it makes you feel happy. There's some moments like this where it's not even a big investment because they're $10 brushes. You're getting all three, but I do have an update. So what was that update, Sean? We've sold 2,700 and our phones are busy. We've had 10,000 orders just like when we introduced this last April. We finally got it back. We have 7,700. It took us over a year. It took us a year and several months.
I apologize. It wasn't easy.
Oh, it was April of this year.
Okay, good. I was thinking.
But still, you never know when we can get things back, and we've got the creator right next to us here on set. So I love, you know who you're supporting in this, and Maria, you really work hard. You know what I think you're so successful for is you listen. You listen to real people who are sitting in the chairs of your salon every single day.
And you know, that's one of the things, it's funny that you said, because Jill even just said that a minute ago. She goes, she, you know, put the curl in her hair, and I said, great, we're gonna brush through it. She said, I would never. And she's like, don't brush it, they'll fall out.
They'll fall out.
But because of the flexibility, again, look at the flexibility of this. Complete flexibility. This, super, super movable. There's over 100 top quality nylon teeth. The ends don't pop off. They're part of the mold. There's literally 11 rolls. There's vents in it so that this way when you're blow drying, the air goes through, it doesn't get trapped to burn your hair. And even with curls, because there's no tugging at all, I can brush through these curls and they're just gonna, see, they just spring back.
And
right?
everybody's hair is getting shinier.
Right,
Like I'm
right,
noticing on
exactly.
me, I'm noticing on everybody, like our hair is getting shinier.
Yeah.
Yep, top quality nylon
By the way,
teeth.
I might have just put a little embellish
Oh, there you go.
in my hair as well, just to make it a little bit piecier. But I love your point of doing a ponytail or doing like you did today, some up and some down, like to get that smoothness.
And sometimes when you're using the right brush like this, you're able to keep, like, actually these curls are from yesterday. You're able to keep things alive a little bit better. By the way, the heatless rollers that are in this show tonight for Maria,
Yay, so fun.
everybody needs them. They are going to be the other step that I think with this, like, we're looking at two heatless ways
100%.
that you can get more confident about your hairstyle.
Right, and I've been a stylist for 40 years now. Calista has been, I've had this salon for 35 years.
Yeah.
This literally is a brush I'm using all the time in the salon. Look at the tension that I can get. So when I want that lift, Jane, can I sit you down and show the lift as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Courtney's heading over to do one of our 2 hits of the value of the day.
Okay, great.
But I will say, and I think I'm not alone, I really don't think about my brushes, but we all should be thinking about our brushes. And
Yes,
as we are
it's
in
very
this age of
important.
possibility, and we might have less hair and a more sensitive scalp, this is the way to go. We've had 4,000 ordered. I'm gonna say the word stocking stuffer.
I love it for
I
that.
have the very first Jane's like holiday event this coming Thursday night for 3 hours. We're gonna be full on Christmas in July. And my hair is very thin and my hair is very short.
Are you okay if I brush
Oh my
her?
gosh.
Because this
Go
is what I
for
was
it.
talking about. Even though Jane's hair is really short, this is what makes it the extreme volumizer. I don't even have a blow dryer, which I
No.
could take to it.
No,
But
do
see
it.
how
Do
I
whatever.
can lift? Yeah. Look at how I can just lift her hair. See, even at this length, I can lift it very high. So we literally can
You
change.
need to change the bangs.
Look
You
at
wanna
how
take them
high.
off?
Yep. Make them go this way. But in this case, with the brush itself,
Oh, how cute.
I can get that lift and then take that bang back down. But it's just
Okay.
like, it's the Desert Island brush, isn't
Look
it?
at the volume.
Look at the volume.
That is a brush and a little bit of heat, and that's it.
Yeah.
So you're getting all 3, and I like that too because if you have a couple people, guys, gals, whomever. I mean, my husband has let his hair grow now, so I
Oh,
need this
guys
for
are-
honey.
Yeah,
Black,
oh my guys.
pink, white, all together. We sold 10,000 in April, and it sold out completely. We just got it back in stock. We have 6,000 left, and that's it. Add to that Laura Geller's amazing highlighter, and we
my
are
God.
really, really, really busy. I remember sitting in your chair, Maria, and you were telling me about you wanted to do self-grip rollers. They're here.
I
I'm
can't wait.
so excited. And I was also using the embellished spray. Coming up on our show for $39. That's a great.
Yeah, it's fun. Great
These to
hair.
go
Heatless
together.
summer, great hair.
But here comes a very famous lady who really loves our today's special value.